And welcome to episode 12 of our Manor Lords Let's Play. Last episode, we expanded into Nusloa, so we've got this lovely row of houses here. We've got a logging camp set up, we've got some food income coming from over here, and our goal is to start on this rich iron deposit, because we are going to be taking the fight again to Hildebold pretty soon. And we need some iron to start building out our weaponry. We've got various different units over here, but we are lacking the production really at the moment of weapons to really arm these guys. So we have quite a lot of shields. I don't think that's really an issue for us at all. I think the problem really lies with the weaponry. And we have also unlocked basic armor making. We don't currently have anyone who is doing that, but we definitely want to unlock that soon. We can have that as a workshop. It will take up an artisan, so these people will then no longer be available for other things. And I think that's actually pretty worth it. So we're probably gonna look into getting that as soon as possible, but we want to expand over to this iron deposit. So let's see what we can do. First of all, let's just get the mining pit down so we can start claiming this iron ore. Let's just plonk that right on top. And let's get a nice road. First of all, let's get one joining up this way. And don't forget, roads are free. You can add them, remove them as much as you want. There's really no downside to building too many roads. So I think I'm just going to try and get this camp fully connected up. And we're going to have some people going over to start building that. They're going to need to use the storehouse. This is probably going to fill up quite quickly. So at some point we're going to need planks. But I think until that becomes an issue, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We hopefully have this approval rating going up soon, over 50%, so we can get more people moving in, and then I'll probably start building out some more houses in here as well. We're doing pretty well for food. Fuel is in a decent spot. I think I'll leave it as it is for now. And let's hopefully start that pretty soon. And how's our main town doing? Oh, we had some stocks damaged. Oh yeah, they're having to farm that pretty quickly. Just trying to get some more people on that. Yeah, it was only at the very end of that, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, lots of different stuff going on in our fields, so that's all good. And we're slowly building out towards this requirement for a large town. Actually, we only need one more level 3 plot. And we could get that from over here. I think let's just upgrade that. And then we can soon be in a large town. And I think that might be as many upgrades as possible. So our development points will be limited. We are limited to where we're at the moment. I don't believe there is currently any kind of reset that you can do with these points. I think it's important really for the development that you pick wisely. You kind of think about what you want to pick. Converse to what I did previously, where I already picked this basic armor making, even though I kind of wanted it in my other settlement. But I may go there at some point, but I'm not going to for now. I think it might be useful for us to have something like the advanced skinning, but we would need to come through here and we are not going to have enough points. So maybe advanced armor making as well would be useful for us. I don't think there's really anything else that I'm super excited about. It allows you to use a fallow field as a pasture. Yeah, I'm not really using that at the moment. Bakery extension, again, not super hyped for that. Orchardry could be cool. It would definitely take some time. But I think it's probably between the advanced armor making and the orchardry. I'm probably going to save it until I see how the sort of combat and growth goes with taking down Hildebold. Once we can really start equipping our army, I think that's going to be massive for us. And I think I also want to get generally more housing. So we're building all of these so we can get up to these level 1 plot requirement. But I think I'm probably going to build out quite a lot more anyway. But we do need to be careful to make sure we have enough food incoming. But so far so good. We're at 14 months supply. That's very good. How are we getting on over here? So we're at 49%. So people are generally kind of happy. We don't have a church. That will definitely make people a lot happier. Let's see if we can resolve that. I always forget what tab everything's on. So we need planks. That is going to be our kicker. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little saw pit. And we can start moving towards that because planks are always going to be useful. So I think over here is probably a pretty good placement. It's kind of near our logging camp. It's near our storehouse. Let's go for that. Of course, mining pit. Oh, mining pit is now open, so we can start collecting that. I'm really looking forward to actually having that availability. Underside families to work on construction. I totally understand that. So yeah, we have no one on the forager's hut right now. Let's take people off the granary. Can have someone working on that. Take people off the storehouse as well. And I'm going to put one more person on that mining bit. And as soon as we have the saw pit up, I'm going to leave that for construction. There we go. It's looking good. So we are getting this field ready. Well, I'm not quite sure that needs to be done. Yeah, so we actually have someone on the communal oven at the moment. I think I might take one. Actually, we're going into October. October is when all of these fields kind of fall over. So I want to make sure we have oxen assigned. Essentially, we want as many people being able to work on our fields as possible at the start of October, because that's really when we're switching into the new season. So right now we have this set to fallow, but when we hit over into October, that should change to wheat. I love these hedgerows. I think in the future of this game, there's going to be so many opportunities to customize. I think you're going to be able to customize your individual character quite a lot. I think you can probably customize a lot of like very cosmetic areas of the game. Really looking forward to how that plays out. And obviously we only have a couple of the development points right now. I'm sure there's loads more that is going to come in these areas as well. I know people want Siege. Personally, I'm not that interested in Siege in this game. I quite like just the general combat, but maybe it turns out to be good. Maybe we start building these out into actual crazy castles, and we actually do need Siege, and it makes sense. But for now, I'm already really happy with how the game is playing out. Although those guys don't seem to be very happy. They have no food. We need more food. Yeah, maybe we need someone else on the granary. Let's get someone there. Our lodge storehouse is pretty maxed out. Okay, great. So our saw pit is finished. Definitely have some guys working on that. And we can start turning this timber. And there we go. We are at 51%. So we could have a new family moving in. We don't have any families available to work on constructing anything at the moment, but I think I'm okay with that. Actually, look, we have loads of food and fuel at the moment. We're definitely going to be fine for winter, so I'm going to take someone off this woodcutter's lodge, and I'm going to build yet another house, Because we're not currently ready for the church yet. It's a bit of a strange shape, but I'm going to go for it. 53 as well. Okay, good. Yeah, I think this area is going to come in quite nicely. And look, we've got quite a lot of iron ore already. So we don't actually have anything at the moment to turn this iron ore into iron slabs. I think we need a bloomery for this. But maybe what we can look at doing over here is getting... If we receive iron ore, can we receive pure iron ore? Yeah. Both regions must offer something for barter to work. Okay. So what could this... Oh, so we have to be able to send something. Okay. We've got a lot of... Well, we have loads of veggies. I mean, we have quite a bit of firewood. Maybe that's useful. Maybe we send some charcoal because we don't have any opportunity for production for charcoal in that area yet. Maybe we send... I think there's actually quite a lot of good opportunity to just send stuff over there. Maybe we send some planks. But I think they've got decent production. Let's send... I think maybe something food related so they have a little bit of variety. Let's send some eggs. Let's hope they don't crack on the way. Can we send eggs? Eggs, 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 eggs. Yes, there they are. There we go. And yes, assign some livestock. Okay, so actually... Okay, so there it does try and even out the barter value. I mean, we do have a lot of extra, you know, things like shields right now that we're not using. That might be quite useful, actually. But I think charcoal is a good one to send. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get that transported across the border. And our army... I don't know if this is that. That's the Immenroith army. Maybe we're not ready here for an army yet. So our next step in this region is going to be building out a church so that we can eventually get these approval ratings and get this up to a tier 2 or level 2 burgage plot, and then we can start getting a little bit of regional wealth for each of these plots. But I think extending these so we have each of these with expanded living space is probably going to be the way to go. So we're not building too many houses, and like I said, when we're upgrading these, you get more bang for your buck because it's per family that lives there. So I think that's probably the best option for us at the moment. So, okay, we currently have no planks, but I think that's fine. Let's get one of our oxen there. We're not using any there, that's good. And let's clear the work area. That's already clear, great. How are our farms getting on down here in Immenroith? We're not in October yet, so I'll wait for that to pass, and then maybe we can organize these farms a little bit. Okay, so we're getting a little bit there. Got to add someone into the windmill. Get that going. And I think before... What do we have here? Pantry. Yeah, we don't need to upgrade that. I don't really want this. Yeah, I don't know how that has ended up in there. But I don't really want this grain to be coming all the way over here to then go back. but it seems to be just living there for now. But I might take people off a lot of different... so we also have this granary. Yeah, that's also... I don't know how it's managing to get in there, because it's definitely rejected. I don't know why it's gone in, but we seem to have a lot, and I can turn that into flour and then into lots of bread, so we can have a lot of food. Maybe that's actually something that we could transport over with the pack station after charcoal. We could just start transporting the bread because they have no way of getting that at the moment. So let's see if we can get to October, and then let's get these fields all organized. There we go. Everything's just moved over. I did just see a notification for storage is full in our tavern. It certainly isn't. I wish it was full, but it's not. I'm not sure why that thinks it's full. No space left for production. Okay. Well, I think we have a level 2 being upgraded. So I'll do that. I'm actually going to then take everyone off that and put as many people onto these farms as we can. So what do we have at the moment? I think at the moment linen and ale are going to be key for us. So we've got 1 barley field here. That is going to be barley next time. So we've got 2 barley fields. We've got a wheat field. I'll leave that to fallow and then do another wheat, I think. So we've got a lot over here, it seems. And then another wheat. I think we might have to cherry pick maybe a few that are going to work better for us. So we've got 1 wheat, 2 barley. So that's 2 wheat. Yeah. Okay, I'll let that fallow for 1 more. And then I think maybe we could do with the flax somewhere. Where is the best fertility for flax? Oh, actually flax is pretty good overall. So that's 45% that we could get. 49 from this one. Yeah, not great from here. 49. Okay. So I'm quite tempted. Is 2 wheat too many? I think we've got good other areas where we can get food. So, but I think 45, 39 isn't good. So 1, 2, oh that's, yeah, okay, so we've got barley, wheat, 3 wheat fields is a lot. Let's fallow that this season and do wheat next season. And again, let's just sort of push that back a little bit. We definitely need some flax. I think we need more flax than what we currently have. We do have some in stock. We have 77 flax, but I want to make sure we are really ramping this up. Let's see, so we've got 1, really just 1 flax. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. So we've got 42% there, 45%, 49%. That would be a good one. So what are our highest priorities? I think definitely the 2 barley fields. And then flax. And then, let's be honest, wheat is probably the lowest priority. But that is 62%. I think that's quite good. I'm going to put that as very high as well. And And then we can have, although that's 61, but it's a lot bigger. So let's just do this as high. This is very high. And let's just get as many families over here as we can. So we've got 4, we've got 5 on there, we've got 5 on there. Let's do a nice 5 on there as well. Can we pull anyone off anything else while we're doing this? I think we can. I think let's take someone off that. Trading post. Do you know what? Let's just take someone off the trading post for the time being as well. I'm gonna keep. We do need at least one family to keep doing the construction that's still required. I think this storehouse, I'm keeping 4 people there. That seems to be alright. I think I'll just put another one on this. Let's make sure we've got livestock available for each of these. And then let's just let them go. Let's just unleash and see how they do. Nice. Lots of people moving in. We've got this under construction. How are we doing on planks? We've got 5 planks. That's not bad. That's not bad. We do need 20 for that. That's okay. I think maybe we should start getting a little bit more timber coming in. That is under construction. There's room for more families there as well. So that's also under construction. Oh, that's very high. We should... Yeah, actually, I think that's fine. We will get more people moving in here as time goes on, so that's fine. I guess we don't actually have an army for this area yet because we don't have a manor. So we're not going to have that admin available to manage that, unlike this one. I'm kind of happy with 10% taxes at the moment, to be honest. Surplus food given to church. Let's just maybe do 2%. Then we gain a bit more influence. But fuel is somewhat lacking. But we can change that once the farming period is over. Wow, we are working hard on this. So that's 1 barley field done already. This flax field is being worked on. We've got barley field up here, wheat, and another flax all in progress. These guys do not mess around. They are busy, busy bees. And it's good to see the oxen helping out over here and over here. Unfortunately not on this very large field. I think that might have saved us some time. But I don't seem to be able to specifically assign them per field, which is a shame. Because then obviously you just give them to your, the fields that need them the most. Pantry is full and burgage plot level 1. It is full. This time it's actually full. Full of dang carrots. I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, we don't have any oxen available for construction. Actually, let's just pause these for now because I'm not going to worry about those. We've hit the requirement there. Actually, once we upgrade the next house to a burgage level 3, then, and that is actually under construction. Let's do that as high priority. Then we have hit the requirement, which is great. And oh, we are at 15 planks already. Well, that is ramping up pretty quickly. And 20 planks. So we can definitely build out a church, and that is going to help with the happiness over here. Let's see. Where do we want a church? I think I might build something that just is aesthetically pleasing out here in this little outcrop. Maybe we can I'd like to do is just maybe build a little road like this, and then we'll have our church at the end of it, like that. Nice. I'm sure we'll fill these gaps. So that is looking great. How are our farms looking over here? Doing pretty good. So that is already ploughed and sowed. That's ploughed and sowed. That's being ploughed. Ploughed and sowed. Being ploughed. So actually we've managed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields. And we're still in October. Maybe we could sneak in another one, another flax, or another barley. I think maybe that one is a bit too ambitious. Maybe another barley, because definitely don't have enough ale. Have some linen. We do have some flax. Decisions. Because we also have to harvest them all again as well, so we need to make sure we can free up enough people. And leave that one to fallow. Let's do lack of entertainment. That is a shame. Let's definitely do barley then, and we'll fallow it and do barley the one after. I think we should have enough people available that this shouldn't be an issue at all. Got someone in the communal oven. Stocks damaged by weather. Yeah, unfortunately that is an issue when we have a lot of these veggie gardens, but we have an overwhelming amount of vegetables, so I'm not really too worried about that. 16 months worth of food. Let's potentially... Okay, I definitely want someone back on here. So I'll take just... take 2 people off of this one, put 1 on the charcoal kiln, I'm going to put 1 on the trading post, and let's review what we've got traded currently. So, oh, we're importing barley? No, we don't want to do that anymore. No. We're exporting some berries, so we make sure we always have a surplus. Currently we don't really have any, so I'm going to put that at 100. I think we can actually export some veggies, yeah. Let's keep that, let's put that at 300. I mean, we can export anything as long as we have a keep a good surplus with us. So let's say 60 surplus there. What do we generally have a lot of? I mean, we can also do this with... that's the thing. We will need to pay some... We will need to pay some of that regional wealth if we want to establish trade routes. So, actually shoes, let's keep a few more of those. Oversupplied. Okay, so let's not trade that. That's great. I actually haven't seen that before. That's really good to know. I haven't kept much of an eye on this, to be honest. Good. More people moving in. Thank you. Also, you can see we do have some iron ore coming in. It's very slow, but it is coming across. What else can we export? So we want a good variety. Vegetables was definitely something, yeah. So we've already got that. I think that's probably fine for now. I think that's fine for now. And we've got 51 iron ore over here already. And we're probably going to need someone on the storehouse to start moving some of that around. We've got 5 planks. Currently nobody building this. How is our little hunting camp doing? Yeah, they're doing good. Lots of fuel. Okay. Let's calm down on the woodcutter's lodge. Oh, actually, there's no one on it. That's good. So we're prepped. That's fine. I'll just leave that going. Hopefully we can get this field kind of done in the right season. We've got quite a good amount of flags. So let's get someone, make sure we have someone in our weaver's workshop. Let's up that a tiny bit. Get that working into some linen. And then eventually, look at that. Look at them go. So that's almost fully done being sewn. And that's almost done. I'm going to slowly pull some of these families out if we only have one more field left. And let's start getting them back into the other areas where they were at. So we're slightly lacking on fuel. So I think Woodcutter's Lodge. I might actually move this Woodcutter's Lodge because the location is pretty terrible. Maybe I can move it over here, and actually that would be a nice spot for another house. So let's do that. I want to make sure I stay flexible with how I'm building this out, because I think there's so much potential to just change your city, let it evolve as the game evolves. And we're definitely we're doing really well for this. So we've got all of this growing. We can definitely pull back on this pretty soon. And I'm creating hopefully creating quite a lot of bread out of all of this flour that we've got. Should have loads, yeah. So should be a pretty big season. We didn't really harvest too much last season. We definitely didn't have this many fields on the go. So yeah, let's fast forward this a little bit. That field is done. I'm not going to do another one. I think I'm happy with that. And actually, we don't need any of the livestock for this now. So it's important to just take those off. I'm going to keep anyone who's got a market stall actually on these, just for now. And let's get another person on that. I don't think we have enough. Oh, that's in Nuslor. Sometimes I think this UI, when you're switching between, there we go, it can sometimes be a bit laggy. So we are, I think we could maybe use another mule. We can definitely afford it. And maybe we don't give them charcoal now. Let's give them a bit of bread. Maybe that's why, yeah, because we have quite a bit of charcoal in here, even though we don't have the charcoal kiln. So that's probably why we have 24 months of fuel. Wow. And we've got quite a lot of... Maybe let's change this working area to just over there. And let's get our planks up. How's this being built? Come on, guys. Get it done. Well, we only have one family, to be fair, who is actually able to do any work. But we don't have enough wealth yet for this until we start upgrading. Could do with some leather. So how are we doing in our storage? We do have some hides. I think it would be great to keep this hunting camp. I'm going to... I'd love to have more people on that. But I'm going to wait for more people to move in, ideally. And we could definitely have more people on that. But it's getting fairly full. So I'm going to wait until the church is built before I progress anything down there. So these fields, I'm just going to leave them as they are. And let them grow out. We've got some... Okay, that's increasing, so that's good. Our food has remained pretty nicely at 15 months, so that's quite a lot. I'm going to keep that. For some reason, this just isn't getting built. Let's get this built. We've got 10 available families right now. 10. Let's put them to good use. Let's get another family in the apiary. Let's get some people in this logging camp. Can even do 2 there. Do I don't really have enough iron ore for that to be worth it. Let's get someone else in the church. Why not? Just want to make use of the people that I've got in the most efficient way. I guess really it just helps. I don't think that needs upgrading yet. So we don't actually have any stone resources anymore. We're going to have to go abroad for those. Anything we can do to help increase happiness is also going to be good. I mean, lack of entertainment. I guess that's no ale in the tavern. That's quite a big downside. So let's see if we can resolve that. Obviously, we don't have any available food from the seasonal. So it's really just keeping our guys busy doing something. I wonder where else we could assign them. I mean, let's just go apiary, why not? We don't need anyone in the clay furnace. Malt house, we don't have loads of... I have a tiny bit of barley, but I'm going to wait until we have a good level. So we have a good amount of clothes, we've got more shields, some extra gambesons, I think. So not all of these guys have gambesons. And we're still missing, we could have... Maybe we do want some more passive hides. Maybe that would be useful. I mean, we can certainly afford having... How many houses do we have without something? So let's definitely get you doing that. And yeah, some more passive hides there. And I think until we have a good, really good flow of stuff coming over from the pack station. Can we assign another? We don't have one. Okay. Cool. Is that... Oh my god, that's almost done. We're almost there. I'm definitely really pleased with how we are expanding over here. We've got very, very good supply. We've got so much fuel. We've got hopefully a good food variety. Very good food variety. So we got that bread that we're exporting from the other region. And we have just hit large town, which is currently the maximum settlement level that you can get. So I've got one more point that I could put into something. I think we could possibly infinitely extract resources if placed over. Oh, that could be really good for the iron deposit. That could be really, really good. Because then we're never running out and we're always equipping our guys. Or the mail armor, I think maybe that could be... Because there are other regions that we can conquer. But we're going to have to expand that out. What do we have up here? Fertilization, bakery. I don't know if there's any use for wax currently. But let's hold on to that point until we get a bit further down the line. We're at 56%. Taxation sucks for the guys, apparently. Let's just bring this down to 5%. Oh, not 50%. Jesus. No. There we go. And we have quite a lot of extra space for people to move into. But I think that's good. And yeah, we can definitely ramp up this production down here. we've got a good level on the wild animal deposit so that we're not hunting too much. Currently don't have any berries available. This woodcutter's lodge is going to get moved over to here. Got quite a lot of planks. I think it's really going to be this region that needs to be built out for growth, and just try and get as much of this iron ore into this region as possible. Or once we... what's probably easier is once we build out this region with some iron deposit, we just start moving that over. That is very, very slowly being built. That... oh, one issue is we don't have stone. Okay. So I think that's probably going to be the next thing that we look at in the next episode. We can start building this out, hopefully get that into a medium village. We have just hit the highest settlement that we can with a large town over in our original starting village. We've got quite a lot of level 3 burgage plots now, so I think we've got a good level of income coming from our treasury. So that's going to give us a good amount of money to start recruiting these mercenaries. You know, I think this cost is, what is that, 150 for all three. That would be a good few months of mercenary costs that maybe we can use to start taking some of this land. So if we are lacking on, so there's a good stone deposit over there. If we need more stone, we also have a rich stone deposit in this region. So I think perhaps this Nuslor region is going to turn into our military region. We have got a good amount of food and things and good arable farming land over here. I think we really build this out into an absolute powerhouse for farming. And then we can expand this out into our machinery, into making lots of weaponry, and we can move that back and forth, but we can make sure that we're getting everyone equipped. We definitely want to build the administration building. We're going to need some stone for that and a few more planks. And then we can make sure that we've got an army for this region. And probably expand, if we can, expand our villagers out so we can rally a lot more troops to the battlefield and then take over. Oh, that's a massive clay deposit right there. 4,000. I don't think we need it currently, but yep, I'm hoping in the next episode we can really expand out this region that we have here in Nuslor. It's been a really good start to expand. We've secured this iron deposit. We're already mining that. We've got 70 iron ore. We're trading that now with Immenroith, and we can start building some materials there, but probably building both. Maybe not trading this forever, probably a short-term solution. So I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode 12. Thank you so much for joining once again. If you like the content, please do subscribe. I'm still a very small channel, so it helps massively. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in episode 13.